type of game we have to play. And second half, you know, I thought they flexed up on us a little bit. You know, you're talking about the glad. I thought a lot of that disparity in the numbers rebound-wise showed in that second half. They started going a little harder there. Plus, I thought they started, you know, hitting shots. I mean, they, you know, were picking up the pace offensively a little bit, and we were in okay shape when it was riding there at 6. And then we had a couple opportunities, I thought, at that point. I think that was late third, early fourth maybe, and we go defunct with a couple possessions. They, on the converse side of that, get conversions, I think interspersed with a couple foul shots. So all of a sudden it goes from a 6-point game to an 11 or 13-point game, and from that point it kind of took us out of what we, you know, our intent, what we really wanted to do, and we were kind of at their mercy at that point. We had to, you know, basically hook up with them, which, you know, I'm sure they didn't object to that, and yeah, you know, we were forced into their game there in that fourth quarter, which they're pretty good at. You know, where they'll spread you out and back cut you, and you know, that type of thing. So I think that was.
I always thought he was a pretty good coach.
Yeah, yeah, he'll.
Talking about that, they scored 10 straight to start the third.
Yeah,
that set the kind of.
Yeah, it kind of set the tone. It really did. They come out and hit a couple big shots, and I think got a transition or whatever. And you're right. That's not, you know, after an even first half, that's not the type of start you want to get for your second half. But it did set the tone for the rest of the game, really. And we were at that point. We were catch up, and you know,
you did. You got to within.
I think we maybe 5 or 6 there at one time.
So you got to 5.
Yeah.
37-32.
And I think we had a couple.
Oh, you had 3. You had 3 at the quarter.
Had a couple opportunities, and like I say, did not help ourselves. I think we had a couple turnovers or whatever.
Yeah.
And
here, get it to 47-41. Get a turnover. They get a foul shot. Turnover. They get 2 more foul shots.
Yeah.
And they hit a couple baskets, and then you're down 18 or 13, and then you're right.
I think it's another.
You pretty much described that pretty accurately.
Yeah, it's you know, just kind of eking away from us there.
Yeah.
And you know, and then like I say, they get us that much on the flip side, then they get you out of what you need to be doing, and you're at their mercy. And they're pretty good at that type of game. You can't get yourself, you know, it's easier said than done. But when you get yourself in that position against them, it's kind of a double whammy for you, and they give you a double dose then. So, you know, I think for us it's still a situation of, you know, we got to understand what type of team we need to be, and, you know, and we're still in that process. We don't have everybody, you know, understanding fully, comprehending. You know, we don't have much room, and I've said this, and I don't want to flog it to death. We're not like Preston, where we have a lot of margin of error. You know, our margin of error is slim. I keep saying that. You know, we're not a big team. We can't get out rebounded by 20. You know, we've got to do a better job there. We can't give up possessions. You know, we can't make 15 turnovers a game. You know, it's just too much to overcome for us. We can't be a team that's haphazard offensively and whimsical offensively. You know, we have to be technicians offensively, and if we, you know, we got to work to get that good opening, and then do the best that we can do to convert that. If we can do that, if we can come to that understanding, you know, I think we can be an effective team. Yeah. But right now we are not where we need to be in all of those components, and you know, so until we make some adjustments there, I imagine the result that we got today, heaven forbid, we might see more of that. If we can toughen up a little bit and say enough is enough. You know, if it's to be the old thing, if it's to be, it's up to me or us or whatever. Then we might be able to turn this thing a little bit. But the road doesn't get much easier. I mean, and I've tried to stress to our ball club, you know, one thing that's a mark of a team that is in the ascent mode is a little bit is how you play against quality opponent. You don't necessarily, you'd like to come away with a win, everybody would, but that's not necessarily what you have to do. If we're playing a good quality AAA, then I think it would bode well if we could play, you know, decently in that alley. And, you know, and right now, we're not doing that.
Well, you did for a half.
Yeah, we did for a half. And that's another thing. Well, you mentioned that. We'll sporadically do what we're supposed to do, you know, but sporadically doesn't get it done. It's sustainedly, you know, you got to sustainedly do it for the duration. And we're not, our mindset is not sustainedly right now. It's kind of, you know, more sporadic. I don't know if we can get the mindset turned around here a little bit. We might be able to do a better job competing in these type of games. But like I say, a good indicator would be Saturday night. You know, another quality team coming in there, but they're not a AAA team. They're a team that, you know, we could feasibly face futuristically. So you.